What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we have to talk about Dead Space. So I just got done live streaming. My dear God, what a show, EA. Honestly, in a way, congratulations. I do actually mean that. So here's the deal. Dead Space is back. It's a little ambiguous as to what exactly is going on, but I'm pretty sure it's confirmed at this point, and definitely as time goes on, it is a remake of the original Dead Space. It's developed by EA Motive Studio. I believe they either helped make or made completely Star Wars Squadrons, which is important because that game just came out a year ago. It comes on next gen only, so PS5, the series consoles, PC. It's made in the Frostbite engine, improved gameplay. My dear Jesus. I'm not going to say I had tears in my eyes because that would be lying. I didn't. But look, I love Dead Space. I love the franchise a lot. When I think of my favorite franchises of all time, is it one that comes immediately to mind? No, but it's definitely one that holds a special place in my heart. And more than that, more than just even connecting it to me, it is an incredibly influential game franchise to the industry. I mean, what the original Dead Space did back in the day is incredible. And, there was a lot of debate leading into EA Play Live where it's like, well, what do you want? Do you want a remaster of the 3? Do you want a remake of 1? Would you want a Dead Space 4? After seeing it, and we don't get to see much, but obviously it ends on our good old boy Isaac Clarke. Now it's like a CG trailer. Am I expecting that to be a cutscene from the actual game? No, not necessarily, but it looks phenomenal. And above all else, it's just it's to get you back into that world. You know what I mean? It's to get us, kind of acclimated with, okay, we're going to be back. There's not too much more you can say. One thing I do want to make very clear, though, and I did say this in my live stream, if you guys want to check that. I don't know if that matters. You guys would want to go back in that. But what I think is very important to say is this. I did see, at least in my comments, some people express hatred for the fact that it would only be on quote-unquote like next gen. Now I would say it's current gen, right? Again, PS5, the series consoles, PC. But here's the deal. Number one, we don't know when the game is coming out. I would argue, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm talking about it, the fact that we don't know the release date almost tells me it's 2023. Now, I want it to be next year. I wanted it to be this year, but that's because I thought it was a remaster, okay? Knowing it's a remake now, thinking next year, it makes sense. However, I think if it was next year, you would have said 2022 in that trailer. I don't know. That's just kind of an inkling that I get. Can I be wrong? Oh, I've been wrong many times, my friend. So, that could very well be a wrong thought. But in my opinion, that's how I guess, would go through the trail. So I would argue it would maybe even be 2023. So if you are those people, okay, and I'm not saying anything against, like, your character. I'm not judging your character. But if you think this game should be on last gen at this point, I get it, kind of, not really as time goes on, but in all honesty and to be very, very serious with you, if games are still releasing in 2023 on last gen and not just on current gen, the industry needs to burn down, and I don't see why we own consoles that are new in the first, at all, at that point, right? If the game is not just on PS5 and Xbox Series S and X 3 years after they're out, why in God's name did I buy one? Why in God's name did tens of millions of people around the world, especially by then, by the way, when there's going to be tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of people, why in God's name did they buy it? So you know what? I'll put on my straight Alex face the whole, I don't really care what people think, or I don't care what people are going to say about me, and I will tell you that is the stupidest thing to ask for that I've ever seen. So, and if that upsets you, I'm sorry. Again, I'm putting on that face where I just don't care what people say about me in certain situations, okay? That's just how I feel. If the game comes out in 2 years from now and it's still not a next-gen exclusive, then we're just not getting the kind of quality that we could be getting. That's just factually what's, along with a couple other things that I would throw in. So I know I made it half about that. I'm very excited. Dead Space is back. Perfect way of ending it. I think they did a really good job. Austin Creed, the dark kind of alley leading into the trailer. Phenomenal. Okay? I really hope they pull it off. I think they'll easily, well, I won't say easily. I think they should be able to pull it off, and so I'm rooting for them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure if you haven't already, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, leave a like, definitely would help this video out. If you guys want to check out any of our social media, all of it's in the description below. Our Twitter, our second channel, we have a Patreon, we have a YouTube membership if you guys want to support us there. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.